In 2026, athleisure is everywhere. The problem is, it's not very stylish. So what did the world's first athleisure look like 100 years ago?
So, Jack, where did this attire originate from?
Well, at the turn of the 20th century, sports were divided strictly among class lines. Tennis was an upper-class pastime, most strongly associated with Britain and the United States.
I think that in Germany too.
Yeah?
Yeah, they did.
Well, it was usually played by the wealthy at private clubs or at country houses.
Definitely.
Where manicured lawns were kept and leisure time was abundant. The sport had grown out of earlier forms of lawn tennis and was closely tied to Victorian ideas of leisure, etiquette, and social status.
Yeah, I think it was lawn tennis spread because it really fit into like the elite, right? White collar work, tennis whites, it all goes together. You could play it at home if you had a nice estate with your own tennis court, something that I aspire to naturally.
So it sounds like it doubled as a social occasion. It was the sport, but really you were meeting up with friends.
Yeah, I think so.
But of course, we're very interested in the style. So tell us more about the white dress code.
I think, the white dress code came from practicality and class signaling, right? Outside in the sun, where it's hot, having white is probably a good thing. Although, I have to say, wearing this, I haven't hit a single ball. I'm already sweating.
Yeah, so I can attest to
I don't know how practical it really was, Yeah, maybe it helped to hide your sweat stains. Mm-hmm. But ultimately, looking at it from today's point of view, it was just bonkers.
100%, yeah. I can imagine it also aligned with elite taste because keeping all of this white clothing clean required a lot of money. This was a day before laundromats and washing machines in every household.
Either you did it yourself, which meant you would clean all day, didn't have time to play tennis, or you just had the money to just pay others to do it for you. Cheers to servants and laundry mates.
So it really sounds like that the white color became a true status symbol, a visual marker of privilege.
It makes sense, right? Because white stains easily, so if you can afford it, if you can afford to clean it, you had a certain standing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, blue collar, right? Wouldn't wear white because it was just would be dirty too easily. So how do you think it developed?
Well, at the turn of the 20th century, men's tennis whites were definitely more formal and rigid. You and I are stood here in tailored pants, right?
Yeah, long pants.
Long pants. So, yeah, like white flannel trousers, long-sleeved shirts, and sometimes jackets or sweaters.
And I think, it was like wearing a short-sleeved shirt would be being the equivalent to wearing like underwear in a tennis court today, right?
100%.
From a social standing point of view.
Again, it all ties back to that idea of wealth, privilege. I can afford all of this white cloth, and actually it's the etiquette that I don't show too much skin.
And then there were tennis blazers, sometimes even hats. Can you imagine keeping on the hat while running on a tennis court? That's hard.
Exactly. You speak about the tennis blazer. René Lacoste, the guy that basically brought polo shirts into the mainstream, he had his famous crocodile motif not on the polo shirt, but on the blazer to begin with.
As the sport became more athletic in the 1900s, men's were slowly loosened. Shirts became a little lighter, there was less structure, sleeves maybe sometimes became shorter, and they apparently used these for warmth between the matches, which I don't really understand. I'm already too hot here, and it's not even a hot day.
Exactly. If you're playing tennis in the summertime, wearing this for warmth in between the matches really does make it feel like this was an elite sport. They probably weren't doing much sport.
Yeah, or maybe they were just running cold. I don't know. By the mid-20th century, right, men's tennis clothing had become more functional. Shorts were a mainstay staple now. People realized that long woolen flannels were just not the right thing for tennis.
collars softened as well. Garments were cut to allow a lot more movement. So at this point, it really feels like people were taking the sport more seriously and not just having it as a posing event.
I think it was right around the time where, we saw more synthetics in the clothing. They hailed it as like a miracle fibers that made things dry faster. And so made a progress in that regard, but white was still, for some reason, the color for tennis.
For sure, white regardless of the material.
I think it wasn't until the 1970s that, there were tournaments that abandoned the strict white dress code.
Sure, television sponsorship and brand identity probably encouraged color and bolder styling. And mixing that with those more modern synthetic fibers where you could get those really bold colors and stripes and motifs, that definitely started eradicating the pure white on the tennis court.
Yeah, there was one tournament though, in England, of course, right? You guys like tradition,
just
so
a
you
bit.
kept the white. I think to this day, Wimbledon is all white.
Yeah, very much so. And what's really interesting is the big guy in America for style, Mr. Ralph Lauren, they're the official Wimbledon outfitters.
Yeah, it could be Hackett or something British, right? But it's an American.
Exactly.
They probably paid more.
Probably, but I think it's more a case of what Ralph does in terms of looking at what he thinks Wimbledon should be. So the pleated pants, but in a lighter cotton, and the club colours, I think they're...
Purple and green.
That's right.
Yeah, bold stripe, like tennis blazer kind of thing. Yeah,
Exactly.
pretty cool. Yes, at Wimbledon they wear white, but they don't wear this.
Not anymore, not properly. So let's put it to the test.
Totally. Style-wise, I would say 10 out of 10. But practicality-wise, I don't know.
We're about to find out. I think we should definitely try for a game of tennis in traditional tennis whites.
Do you think I should wear this? Or was it just to keep warm in between?
Keep warm in between. I've got mine on, but we'll see how it fares.
Let's start wearing it, see how we sweat, and how practical it really is.
We'll go from there. Good game, sir.
Good game. Okay, game. 1-1. All right, 1-1. You see, I'm already breaking a sweat here.
So what am I learning? Other than the fact that I'm terrible at tennis, this is not the coolest thing that you can wear to play this sport. Let's see how we go for a second game. Okay, something else I'm learning. My pants need to be taken in, either that or I'm sweating away. Raphael, any ideas where I can get a tennis-approved belt from?
Fort Belvedere white belt extra for tennis shoes. No, it's meant for summer pants, but getting double duty here.
And it's reversible. Great for the court and on the way home.
That's right.
Amazing.
Okay, I'm sweating here. 3 games in. I'm playing a little longer so we can check if this hiding the sweat stain theory has any merit to it. Hey, you can see I'm getting hotter. We don't have long rallies and it's hot. Temperature 75 degrees Fahrenheit, about 25 degrees Celsius. All right, 1 set down, sweat check. Do you see anything?
I can't see anything, no.
Okay.
No. But then you are wearing a full-sleeved sweater.
I am.
Oh wow, yeah, this is a different scenario.
So without the sweater, clear sweat stains all over here, over here.
And in the back too.
Yeah, and this was just a cotton version. I mean, wearing the actual like wool flannels and wool tennis sweater, absolutely bonkers why you would do that.
100%. So what I'm noticing as well, you've got the poplin cotton shirt on. I've got the piqué knit. I don't think any sweat is as visible. I think it's possibly helping keeping it just a little bit raised from my skin. I don't know whether that's going to be the same story on my back. But
You just didn't have sleeves.
yeah, true.
And maybe I just run hotter.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this here. Like I'm having like visible sweat on me. Oh, yeah. Ready for the shower, but not yet. Let's try the wool flannels. All right, ready for some 100% wool. So it's 75 degrees, 65% humidity. Let's see how it goes with a wool outfit. And the PF Flyers canvas shoes, which were also popular at the time.
Okay, so the all wool outfit, man, you feel hot. How are you feeling?
You know, it was hot, and I'm sweating. It's not that much hotter as the cotton one, it seems.
Really?
For some reason. Maybe I just didn't play long enough, but I mean, it's the same shirt.
Yeah.
So I'm just getting all sweaty here.
So our final verdict is probably this kind of stuff looks great stylistically,
But it's not functional. You're sweating your ass off, you're at a clear disadvantage, and you look the part, but that's about it. Good game, Jack.
And to you, Raphael, that was good fun, but please let's never do this again.
Maybe with shorts.
Perhaps.
And a short sleeve shirt.